I think I talked about this. I used to be very creative child, you know. I used to be a very creative child, and I sometimes I create a lot. I used to create like a lot of movies, a lot of stories, like out of nowhere. And yeah, I would say that I had this kind of idea, crazy idea. When that girl moved to United States, she ended up marrying a guy there, and that guy was part of a band, you know. And she is remembering things that the other dude that was after her in Portugal, you know, was saying to her. And things were like happening, and like she was like having nightmares of that guy opening his mouth and like the blood coming out. And her husband, he was very supportive. He was like defending her and, you know, protecting her and making sure that nothing would happen to her. And yeah, meanwhile, that man, he was arrested in Portugal, but since like Portugal doesn't have like a life in prison situation, like the life in prison there is like until 20, it's like 25 years in prison. So she was always afraid that he would go after her because he would just get out of the prison like just serving 7 years because of good behavior. And she knows everything about him while she's in the States because she has like a psychiatrist friend that is like taking care of everything, and she knows what's going on. And I just, it's interesting, you know. It's kind of funny like how my brain just remind me of just doing this kind of story. And then like he kind of appears in the same state where that girl is, and he's like saying to her, you know, I'm not the villain here, you know, like I just warn you about the future. And you know, the one that is with you, like he has friends that are not trustworthy, and one day you're going to thank me, but you're still my treat, you know, I'm still going to end up eating you. And she's just trying to get rid of him. And yeah, my story is still having development, so you wait. But I don't know, you know, it's the kind of stories that it could be very interesting, but I'm gonna keep it to myself. Of course, like it would never make it to the big screen or something, but it's there. The idea is there. The concept is there. Who knows?